everybody, what's the crack? You're listening to Unforeseen, the podcast that is truly unforeseen. Once the mic is live, I've got absolutely no idea what's going to happen. Only my trusty co-host and producer knows what she's after queuing up and what she's got in store for me. From mad videos from the internet, pranks, games, challenges, I don't know. She knows. You're going to find out. What's the crack? What's the story?
Hello, how are you?
What's happening? What's the crack?
Another bite-size episode of Unforeseen.
Yeah.
Our bite sizes are getting a bit bigger and bigger every week.
They're massive bites.
Yeah.
They're my obese bites of bite size is what they really are.
How's your week been?
It's been alright. I have bowled 11 games in 3 days.
Oh, actually, we haven't talked about this in a while now, so you need to catch us up.
The ball bags qualified for the semi-finals. The ball bags won the semi-finals and qualified to the finals in first place. Then there was 4 teams in the final. Myself and my dad started making a load of call-out videos and a load of little kind of promo videos of us looking like the badasses, the sexy badasses of bowling, which you filmed.
I did.
And you seemed to have more fun than anybody that day.
I love your dad. I love your dad so much.
Why?
Because he's way more crack than you are.
100%.
Like way more crack than you are.
Yeah.
He just,
and he's way older as well, so like he's nearly dead, so you got to like appreciate him more. Can't take it for granted like you would me. Like,
what I loved is that there was no idea too stupid for him. There was no idea off the table. We put him into a leather jacket that he initially didn't like, and 2 seconds later went, "Can I have this leather jacket?"
He wouldn't even walk from the car to a shutter gate that was 20 feet away. He was like, "I'll put it on when I get there. I'm not wearing this in the streets." And then he put it on and he goes, "Geez, this is actually quite good on me. Like, you wouldn't let me take this home, would you?"
He's an absolute legend. I love him, and I was gutted that he didn't quite win the final.
There was a good turnout in the final. I wanted 1,000 people there. I think there was 16 supporters for the ball bags.
Yeah, there was signs.
In total.
People made signs like it was winning streak. It was amazing.
Yeah, we came last in the final. I've no problem saying that. It was.
I would prefer to phrase it. You came 4th out of 4.
Oh, yeah, but that sounds like I'm trying to mask it. We came last. I don't mind admitting failure. I came last, and it was tough. It was close. It was a highly competitive final, but the other teams just absolutely bowled their tits off. They bowl their socks off. No, you don't bowl your socks off because you bowler shoes on. It'd be dangerous, heavy balls. They bowled their tits off.
Well, for everybody that was gripped to Ross's bowling stories over the last
it's not over.
number of episodes, I was just going to say it's all about to start again.
Yeah, now it's ball versus ball. Like the bag can't even contain us anymore. It's a singles league starting next week, which means that me and my dad are going to like mano-y-mano, like we're pitting against each other. We're going solo. So we're actually mortal enemies now. Yeah. I know.
Serious competition.
I know.
Are you ready to get stuck into this bite-sized episode?
Yeah.
A friend of mine in Galway recently had to get his forklift driver's license for work. And as part of that, a gang of them at work had to watch a safety video.
Oh.
He sent me the video that they had to watch as part of their training to drive a forklift. This is the video. Now, what I will say is that this is a German video with subtitles.
Yeah.
Obviously, this works much better if you're watching the podcast on YouTube. So for our listeners, your descriptive powers are very much needed here, Ross. Okay. Are you ready?
Soak my beard in coffee. Yeah.
Lovely. So let me just set the scene. So this is Klaus. Klaus is the main character. He has just started work in a factory/warehouse.
Standard, yeah.
He's just got his forklift license.
So he has it and all.
He has it, and he's starting his first day in work as a forklift driver.
Gotcha.
But you know, there's still do's and don'ts.
Absolutely. He's learning on the job, like.
This is what Klaus has to go through.
Okay. Stop nur fahren, Klaus. Der erste Alpenstag.
Guten Morgen, Klaus. Jetzt wird es also ernst.
Good morning, Klaus. Now for the serious part. Your first day of a forklift operator can begin.
Gabelstaplerfahrer kann beginnen.
Very first thing a forklift operator does, right, an all-round check, because it's safety work equipment is the basic prerequisite for working safely.
This is going well.
And the brakes in order? Yeah. Does the lifting gear function correctly? Yeah. How does it look at the levy steering wheel? Is everything okay? Well then, let's get going. Clear to start?
So he's done his checks. He's just after hopping into the forklift. He's done his couple of checks to make sure everything is safe to use.
He's going well across the
yeah.
across the car park. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's separate paths for like walkways and for vehicles as well.
Yeah.
They've been laid out, right? Watch your step though. Unfortunately, there's a few fellow workers. He passed a fellow there now successfully. Oh, Jesus. Parkour! Parkour! I mean,
it was touch and go for a second.
It was touch and go, and to be honest with you, the fella could have just not jumped over the forklift. He was actually on the other side of the forklift, and then went, geez, that forklift's coming close to me. I will now cross its path in a jumping formation. And by the way, I don't want to rat him out. Klaus sped up when he saw him. I'm just saying, there's two totally different speeds as soon as the camera cut. That's a close call. Whew. Yeah. Just keep an eye out for the pedestrians, even when there's you're in the right path. He's fucking fair clipping it through that fucking warehouse, isn't he? Jesus Christ. He just put a handbrake turn around the corner. Klaus is getting way too cocky. It's day one. Klaus is already like, I've got this in the bag. I've just nearly killed a fella, but I've got this in the bag. His colleague's waiting for him there now. Another handbrake turn. Is he from fucking Mitchelstown or something, is he? Fucking drifting in a forklift. All he's short is a Metallica t-shirt and a sister that looks very much like his girlfriend.
Subaru jacket.
Consignment 16. Oh, it's up high. Come on, Klaus. Did you man just ask him to lift him up to consignment 19?
Yeah.
Give me a boost on a forklift.
Yeah. So for anybody listening, Klaus has just, he's in his forklift.
Mm-hmm.
He's just after encountering another colleague. The colleague is trying to get something from a height, and he's asked Klaus to give him a lift. A lift using the front forks of the forklift.
First day in the job, you can't really be turning people down and shit and saying stuff like, are you fucking stupid?
It's a tough one now.
It is a tough one.
It's a dilemma.
Yeah, he's in a kerfuffle, which sounds like a German word. He's in a kerfuffle, yeah.
Nee, du kann ich nicht machen, ist zu gefährlich.
Good man.
Guck doch mal. Nehmen wir hier die Palette und dann ist das.
No, to be fair with you, this guy's actually went, the pallet on top of the forks is actually safer, but I don't think he's meant to be lifting them up anyway.
Yeah.
But this guy's pushing him now. This guy's a bit of a prick. Do you know what I mean? Like when no means no, especially when it comes to forklifts.
Yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Total sicher.
Der Kollege hat eine Lösung gefunden, aber vorschriftsmäßig.
I fucking hope he dies. I hope he falls off it and he dies.
Ist auch das nicht. Im Gegenteil. Und schon passiert es. Die Palette kippt, Verlust des Gleichgewichts, Absturz.
Fucking delighted.
But here's the thing,
He's
right?
dead. That guy's definitely paralysed. He fell from that height, back first, onto a concrete floor. Hard hat fell off before he even hit the ground. That, by the way, we should be talking chin straps if that's the case. Never mind forklifts. Where's your fucking chin straps, lads? You're fucking...
But I don't understand why they put the pallet on top of the two forks when they could have put
it through. I don't understand either.
Yeah.
This guy was fucking thick.
Come on, lads.
Yeah. Here comes Zach Morris and AC Slater. And an emergency vehicle from Benny Hill. Never lift people on the fork. When special assignments are called for, use a specially secured bucket lift.
So Klaus, dann lass uns die Kommission mal fachgerecht ins Hoch.
Okay, now he's got to stack a box
einstapeln.
into position.
Stapler vor der Stapelfläche in Position bringen. Gabelzinken.
Is it weird that the first thing I thought of when I saw the forks going into the pallet was sex?
I would think so, yeah.
Is it?
Do forklifts turn you on?
No, but like just the whole fucking like
insertion.
Yeah, just that. I just immediately just went, fair play to you, Klaus.
You're such a dude.
You could do it in the dark.
Einführen und die Last anheben.
And the fact they're saying load as well. Oh, he's gonna.
So
this is going to end terribly.
For people listening, what's going on?
Okay, so Klaus has just lifted a big heavy box on a pallet up high. Okay, Now some other fucking dickhead. This is, by the way, this is already the unsafest workplace ever. Fellas are doing fucking somersaults over forklifts that are passing. Other fellas are going, give us a fucking piggyback up there. And now other fellas are standing under it like fucking absolute morons. If this guy stands under the forklift pallet and starts talking to Klaus, he also deserves to die. This is like Final Destination.
Sag mal, hast du mein Messer irgendwo gesehen?
This is Final Destination. There is a Stanley blade on top of the box, 40 feet up, that Klaus has lifted up now.
Yeah.
Teetering. He just took off his... Where's your chin strap? Where's your fucking chin... If he had a chin strap, he wouldn't be able to take off his hard hat to scratch his head.
So the colleague is looking confused because he can't find his knife and he has taken off his hat
to scratch
with the
head of
confusion.
Uncertainty. Yeah, he's like, I don't know, I must leave myself unprotected to find the answer.
Wo habe ich das gesehen gelegt?
Dann langsam vorfahren und die Rast absetzen.
Is that really necessary? Is that really? I was expecting a safety video to be like fucking and then cut away and then and then oh my god, your head, not fucking show the full insertion. This is more sexual than the forklift part.
So as expected, the
Stanley blade has landed completely upright in the top, the soft patch, like if he was a baby of his head.
Yeah.
And he's standing there. Is he dead? Fucking hard hat. It's alright cause he's saved by the bell. Lunch. Lunch. Bida. Fuck's sake. Oh, he's alive. Don't pull it out.
Outside.
Fuck it, they're mad for their fucking bratwurst, aren't they? Half an hour's passed. They're all coming back from lunch. Is your man dead, or did he have lunch with a Stanley blade stuck in his head?
It looks that way. He didn't look too bothered. There was no blood.
It's like, do you want cutlery? Just a fork, please. Well, Klaus is going back to work now. Nobody has a fucking helmet on. He's out of juice. The guy beside him has no fucking helmet on. Has he not learned anything?
Was will nicht? Lass mich mal, ich kenn mich aus mit sowas.
So what are we seeing here?
Klaus can't get the forklift to start, and some other guy who doesn't look like he's a mechanic said, I'll have a look at it. Sure, I have a car or whatever. And now this guy obviously clearly isn't qualified, and now there's going to be a fourth workplace accident in one day, and they've only just had lunch. This guy's obviously going to lose his fucking hand, and we're all going to see it, and they're going to show the whole fucking thing. He's going to bleed out in front of us, and then they're going to be like, fag break.
Augenblick mal, Klaus. Erinnerst du dich?
Don't you remember, Klaus? Maintenance work and repairs are only allowed to be done by qualified staff. This guy's got no fucking helmet on.
Fummeln und auch keine Dritten fummeln lassen.
Was denn? Wegen so einer Kleinigkeit? Man hat da schließlich keine zwei linken Hände.
Right, he's saying, come on, give us a hand, two left-handed fucking stupid Klaus. His hand's gone. This is fucking mental. This is the most violent movie I've ever seen.
Remember, this is a safety video that has been shown to employees in Ireland. In Ireland.
There's no fucking chance they've shown this to people in Ireland.
They have.
The man just held up two bloody bony stumps where no hands are, just wrists. Right down the fucking bone hole. Come on. Jesus Christ.
So description, please.
His wrists are now pointed towards his face, and now they're pissing blood into his own face. For fuck's sake! Lunch. No. And another ambulance. The ambulance may as well just fucking park up there for the day. They're kind of they're going, not fucking the box factory again. It's not even. It's just past lunchtime. Jesus Christ, that was I mean, it's B-level horror movie level of gruesomeness.
Yeah.
It's like
Scary Movie.
It is. Or it's like one of those things like The Leprechaun, or those kind of movies from the 80s.
Niemals versuchen, technische Mängel
Never try repair
selbst zu beheben.
technical malfunctions
Stattdessen
yourself.
die
Report the
festgestellten
malfunction
Mängel
to your
umgehend
supervisor.
ihrem Vorgesetzten melden,
Superior,
der
sorry.
fachkundiges Personal anfordern wird.
They'll request knowledgeable staff and take care of it.
So, Stapler wieder in Ordnung.
They're flying
Und ab
around the
geht's
fucking
zur
place.
nächsten Kommission.
Klaus not one bit traumatized, by the way.
No, he hasn't checked to see is anyone all right. There's a pile of dead bodies now behind him.
He's got
and
to
Klaus
drive a
is like,
forklift,
It's all
okay?
about the boxes, lads. It's all about the boxes.
Besonders bei rutschgefährdeten Gegenständen ist es wichtig, dass die Last gleichmäßig
Okay,
auf
there's
den
dangerous
Gabelstapeln
objects.
verteilt wird. Aber Klaus, findest du nicht auch, dass du so eine Art
So he's now carrying a very sharp metal sheet that is balanced across the two forks, but it's way oversized. It's hanging out both ends.
It's
and it's a
wide.
very kind of like, it's like, do you remember the wobble board that Ralph Harris used to
Oh,
use?
yeah.
That thing. Do you know, before everyone found out about him? Well, this is what Klaus has on a forklift. It's like a big metal aluminium thing. I know for a fact, I can already tell you what's going to
Okay,
happen.
prediction.
Okay, what is the height of the forklift at the moment? I'd say it's either neck height or it's chest height. Okay, there's going to be two fellas chatting about a forklift distance apart from each other, and he's going to drive past them, through them, like in between them, and I'm fucking right, aren't I? The metal pallet is going to cut through the two of them like a hot knife through fucking German butter, right? The two lads are going to be in half or else have no heads, and they'll probably zoom in on the heads, and the two heads will go, oh, that is no good, or whatever, and then fucking blood will start splurting out of the thing, and then it'll go bell, and then it'll go fucking, and then Klaus will be going, body number 7, right? That's my prediction.
Okay.
von Last gegen Verrutschen oder Herabfallen zusätzlich sichern müsstest?
Oh, here we go. In half, one man. I fucking knew it. And he just hangs his head like, oh, for fuck's sake. A typical first day on the job for Klaus. Oh. So your man stood out in front of him. Klaus hit the brakes. He hit the brakes, and then the thing slid forward. And as I said, it cut through your man. Your man's in half. Fucking legs down there, body up there, like a David Blaine body, fucking in bits, dead, obviously. Bell rings. The bell is fucking covered in blood now. Your man is still alive, even though he's in half. He's probably going to give him some sort of completely inappropriate look, like. The bell now has taken out somebody else.
Deshalb, alles, was leicht
Always
ins
secure
Rutschen
things that are
geraten kann,
easily
steht
start to
sicher.
slide, and best by
Am besten mit
buckling it down
speziellen
using
Spanngurten
special
und Schienen.
tension belts and cords. And off for another killing spree. If you're a serial killer in Germany, you should just get a job in a factory, because nobody seems to ask anybody any questions about anything. They're just like, back on the forklift, Klaus.
Klaus has got no work done today, by the way.
In fact, he hasn't even finished any of the jobs he didn't complete the first time round. Your man lost his hands. And how is his engine fixed all of a sudden?
Because he fixed the engine but lost his hands in doing so.
But he's got two hands stuck in his engine. That's only going to clog it up at some stage.
That's true, actually. I didn't think
And
of
also
that.
that metal sheet that cut through the fella, we didn't see him putting it back to where it was meant to go.
No, he just leaving half-assed
If
jobs.
anything, Klaus is very bad at finishing jobs.
Yeah.
As soon as he kills someone, he's like, fucking forgets what he's doing.
Away for lunch, away for tea.
And like, if they put him in a scenario like that in his interview, he wouldn't have got the job in the first place. They'd be like, okay, right, let's go. Let's role play. Okay, you're doing your job. You're driving a forklift. You've got a metal sheet. Somebody steps out in front of you. You brake. The metal sheet slides off, cuts through the person. The person looks up. Bell falls off the wall, covered in blood. Hits the guy. Guy's dead. What do you do next, Klaus?
Well, it depends on what time it is now, because if it's near lunch, then
It's
there's
after
nothing you
lunch.
could do.
Yeah, it's after
Well,
lunch.
is it close to my tea break?
We don't know. Do you just move on to the next job, or do you finish off the metal sheet one?
To be fair, I'd rather start afresh.
Okay, you're one of those cut to kind of people.
Yeah.
Cut to moments later. And he's okay. Bill Hicks apparently works inside the factory. What the fuck is Bill Hicks doing in this thing? And he's waving at him with not only no helmet but also no hair. This guy doesn't stand a fucking chance. I can tell you by the thing that they show us how the person is going to die. This is actually my new favorite game. Predict the death.
Okay.
Okay, someone's going to get a chainsaw.
So what have you seen? What can you see?
Two guys, one guy shaking a chainsaw. I think he's trying to get it started. I might have to watch it a bit longer. Now, both of them have hard hats. They don't have chin straps. One's wearing dungarees. And, okay, let's see how far I can get before I can make the prediction. There is a lady or a gentleman in high heels walking across the floor. Okay, he's so into his humming, his eyes are actually fucking closed.
This is Klaus that's driving.
Klaus is driving full speed and he's like, oh, baby, I love you. Wait. Fucking big mountain man.
Yeah,
He is, you can tell, like, you know what I mean? And his eyes are almost closed. Shit, he says. I mean, that's sexual harassment in the workplace, first of all. Right? Now, they're distracted. This is a very convoluted situation. She walks past. They're fiddling with a chainsaw on the ground. Klaus is driving full speed. I think Klaus's forklift prongs are going to go through their mouths from behind. I think Klaus is going to crash into the back of them, and I think his prongs are going to go through their mouths.
Jesus, that's gruesome.
So, like that. And you're like, did you see your hand down there? He's still alive. Klaus. Jesus Christ all fucking mighty. I wasn't far off. He hit one of them from behind and impaled him, not through the mouth, but through the stomach.
Yeah.
See, the chainsaw was a red herring there. I thought it was something to do with the chainsaw, but it wasn't. But yeah, Klaus rubbernecked, as I'm sure most men have at some stage in their lives.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure. Have you ever rubbernecked for a man?
Rubbernecked for a man? I can't think.
Have you ever been driving and just went, fucking hell?
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Have you impaled somebody with a forklift?
Not recently, no, not in a while.
There's all sorts going on here. Now there's another forklift coming at a right angle to them. He pulls a handbrake turn. What the fuck is going on? Jesus fucking Christ! I don't like scary movies. Why would you? I don't like. This is but this is an out and out horror. I don't like scary movies. I'm actually fucking disturbed.
Again,
there was too much shit going on there, and I saw something hit off something else, and then something hit off something else, and then the next fucking frame, not even a bit of foreboding. I think, did a chainsaw fly through a man's throat?
I think, was that Klaus's head?
No, that was the other fella that was next to the fella that's impaled.
Okay.
Which makes no sense, because he's already passed him, unless he's done a full lap with your man on the fucking forklift.
But you see, the chainsaw could have got mileage when it flew off.
Jesus Christ, I'm fucking sweating here, like.
You see, this is why you need to take your forklift driving licence seriously.
Who in their right mind would want to still drive a forklift after seeing this? This is like fucking Sharknado. I'm deeply disturbed. I've never seen, even in Gladiator or something really gruesome, or a Tarantino movie, I've never seen someone's head.
That's what it's like, actually. It's Tarantino-esque, isn't it? Yeah.
I've never seen somebody's head fully get chopped off.
With a chainsaw.
Like all the way through. Like normally there's a cutaway or a blood splatter or something. This is full on fucking. The special effects department is fucking unbelievable.
But what I love about this is that there's still the whole whistly background.
It's like a fucking Tampax ad while a fella's killing loads of people. Tampax. Nothing wrong with a bit of blood. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ almighty. The head is bouncing around the place. There's a puddle of blood. Your man, he's still driving. He's roaring now and still driving.
Besonders in metallverarbeitenden Betrieben gibt es häufig Bereiche mit erhöhtem Lärmpegel.
Okay, so this now says wear headphones. if it's noisy.
Bereichen sollte unbedingt eine entsprechende
I actually don't want to watch this, like. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my God, I paused it right on the moment of impaling. You fucking ruined spaghetti for me forever. He was wiping a bit of spaghetti off his shirt and...
So we need to explain. This is a guy who's also in the factory, but he's wearing noise-cancelling headphones. So he has no idea...
To protect his ears.
He has no idea of the
screaming and the fucking engine roaring behind him.
And the horror show that's happening.
So now does Klaus now have two men impaled?
So this man, he was happy out after his lunch, had spaghetti on his top. He kind of was flicking the spaghetti off his top. And as he's looking down...
A fork impales him.
Yes.
There hasn't yet been a mention of you can use your brakes when you've killed 3 people.
You don't have to carry
Klaus
on working.
Is just like, I only know accelerate. Like, he hasn't stopped once.
But what I wouldn't mind is that Klaus has actually passed. He has got his license.
He's watched
at this stage.
video and then he's went... I think it was for inspiration, lads, I think, to be honest with you. So Klaus now has 2 people, 1 on each fork.
Yeah.
The guy who's impaled still is holding a chainsaw, and he's also it's still running, so he's holding the trigger as well. So not only is he holding it, he's also going and the other guy's going, where's the spaghetti? He's still looking down as if to say, fucking hell. I'm sorry, I paused it now on this expression. Is he now looking at his friend and going, all right, Jerry, is this? If he
looks that way.
All right, Gunter. He looks utterly delighted to be stabbed through the body on a forklift. He's like,
jeez, that saved me the walk now.
Does he think this is an ad for the lotto? I won the lotto! Gunther's head is gone. Klaus's head is gone.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, Klaus's head is gone.
Yeah. So now the forklift
is driving with just a dead foot on it.
With a decapitated man with 2 men, 1 on each fork, and 1 holding a chainsaw that is on.
I hope the woman in the high heels isn't getting embroiled in all this fucking kerfuffle. She's an innocent bystander. She's only there to check the... she's doing a spider web check to make sure that all of the instruments are there. They're headed now for... Oh, Jesus, they're headed for Stumpy, man.
So you might recall the fella that was sawed in half by a metal sheet.
He's now, like...
Still alive.
And also, like, yeah, an ambulance came along in the middle. And then they just went, we'll be back for you later. He's now probably... head height to like the bonnet of the forklift.
Yeah.
Because he's only from here up. He only exists from here up.
Torso up.
Poor fucker. Like, and he looks like he's close to retirement as well. Like, he's probably like, I could be in fucking Lanzarote. I could be putting my towel on a sunbed at 5 a.m.
Yeah. I could be hunting Irish tourists away from my sunbed.
I could be complaining about perfectly temperatured soup. Okay. Oh no, I really don't want to watch this. If the chainsaw's involved.
Come on, you've made it this far.
Fucking horrific. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Chainsaw Man is now trying to stop. Is now trying to slow down. Like, he should see by your man, like, he's already dying. He's dead. They're all dead. Like, they might as well all be dead. But he's now going, oh, I hope we don't hit that man. So now he's trying to stop the forklift by running the chainsaw across shelving units to try and like create some bit of friction or something.
I think he's trying to steer the forklift to the left.
Okay, he's creating like an anchor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh no, please don't be the fucking high-heeled woman. I mean, if there's one thing you got to say for Germans, always optimistic. I mean, always optimistic. They're really, well, I mean, for him, I was going to say glasses half full, but like, it's full of glass now, isn't it? This is no hands, man. So this is all the same day, but he's already got some kind of hook prosthetic.
Yes. Yeah.
He's got double hooks now.
And back
he's
to
doing,
work.
By the way, he's doing very very dexterous work. He's like trying to put bolts and nuts together.
Yeah.
With essentially just that.
It looks like he's actually a surgeon. It's that kind of level of delicacy.
Yeah. Okay. And they passed him. I thought they were going to head up behind him.
Oh,
and impale him.
Jesus. He's
He's
been
been
through
enough. He's doing well. What's this now? Oh, it's the sheet again. He's going to lose the arm. He lost the arm. Now the chainsaw is after running away on its own. This is fucking mental. There is no way this was shown to people. There is no way.
On my life.
There is no
On my life.
fucking
This
way.
was shown to a group of people when they were learning how to drive a forklift. I hope in addition to other material. I don't think this was the only thing they were showing.
What else did they show them? Fucking Child's Play 2, was it? Jesus Christ. This is 9.5 minutes of fucking mayhem.
So again, give us a little bit of a...
By the way, they've stopped all lessons. They haven't mentioned anything to do with pallets or fucking straps at all. Now it's just like, well, we might as well finish off the narrative now. Kill everyone. Now the chainsaw is dragging a severed arm and it's running off of the kind of the things that are still spinning and it's being dragged forward across the ground.
The chain is still going on the chainsaw, yeah.
And now it's heading off. I assume it's going to fucking, I don't know, go through someone's fucking arse crack
chainsaw's got a
and
mind of
split
its
them
own
in
now
half.
at this stage.
Yeah. Oh, it's heading back for Stumpy. Jesus Christ, there's a mallet in the way. I only hope the mallet fucking interferes with this. Jesus Christ. And they're showing us right down his fucking arse stump as well. Fucking hell. Oh my God, the tension. It's now cutting through the handle of the hammer, which is the only thing that's stopping it from getting to him. Ah! Are we now inside of Stumpy? Am I looking at Stumpy from the inside?
The camera has no...
You know I don't like gruesome things. I've said this before. I can't do horrors. I can't do violent slashy things. And you've given me the most violent thing I've ever seen.
Ross, this is a safety video. Yeah, we're now inside the man who had already been cut in half from the torso down. And we're now
inside the lava lamp. That is Stumpy.
We are in his organs right now.
By the way, can I just point out, logistically, how did a chainsaw that only went through this much of a stomach at the end cut him all the ways down? Plot hole
there now. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have a chainsaw expert there now. Jesus Christ. And they're still going down the road towards Aldi or Lidl.
The boys are way out
down the road. And is that it? And then back to cheerful music again. Did they only license one fucking song? Everyone's dead, but you know how to drive your forklift. It doesn't matter if your colleagues are dead. You can clock off at 5:30. Guten Tag. If you want bratwurst, we'll put you off because we've just sliced 15 people open. Yes, if you want to drive a forklift, you must be mental after watching this. Fuck me. Like, come on.
But...
Look at the fucking amount of people that worked on this thing. It's like 700. It's like less people worked on fucking Avatar. Jesus Christ. Look at all these fucking people. Look at this. Ton studio, equipment, copier work, film material, production. Here's Lingen Dang Dang. These are film one to go for the middle again by Hamburg.
Big respect to the special effects guys as well.
Jesus Christ.
But in good news, Ross,
In good news, what?
In good news,
retired this video.
the woman survived.
Yes.
She didn't help in the situation. She definitely didn't.
She was a distraction.
She was.
If anything else.
Yeah.
And we don't even know what she looked like.
And to be fair, I would imagine like what she was wearing wasn't exactly...
Well, it wasn't industry.
Adhering to safety standards.
She didn't have work boots on. No. There was no steel toe caps on those stilettos.
Absolutely not.
No.
So to be fair, she's lucky to get away with her life.
Absolutely. I can only imagine where that chainsaw would have went. In fact, I think they missed a beat there on that one.
Now that would have been gruesome. That would have been gruesome. Wow. So let this be a lesson to you all if you're driving a forklift.
I like you could sue if someone showed you that. PTSD. Like, Jesus Christ. That's horrific. Like, you might as well just show somebody the fucking... I can't even think. I can't think of a more... I actually can't think of a more violent movie. Like, I'm actually thinking they're going, no, that's not as violent. No, that's not as violent. That's the most violent thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Final Destination was less violent than that. And that was a movie about people getting killed by inanimate objects. Can I talk about Sea Church just to get my mind off gruesome things?
Please do.
I need a sorbet of happiness.
Yes.
As you know, this podcast is supported by our friends at Sea Church, which is in Ballycotton, and it's an absolutely fantastic place if you want to go catch some live music, if you want to go see some comedy, any type of gig, if you want to go to their beautiful restaurant, if you want to just chill out and drink in their lovely bar overlooking the gorgeous ocean, Atlantic I think it is, isn't it? The Atlantic Ocean. It would be. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Geography.
And it is absolutely fantastic. The staff there are amazing. Let me talk about the gigs alone, right? Because, you know, a lot of places who have live gigs, you know, it's kind of like local bands and all this kind of stuff. Let's just go through some of these, right? You know that Queen tribute, Flash Harry, right? They're playing there. Let me see. The Rains, which is Tommy Tiernan's wife, Yvonne, is one of the members of that.
Oh.
Art Supple, 80s versus 90s Disco, Dervish, the Houseplants, Hermitage Green, the High Kings, Phelim. Let me see who else. We've got the Ballycotton Comedy Festival, obviously, in the last week of September. Or sorry, the last weekend of September, first weekend of October. We've got Niamh Regan, Aslan, Gavin James. He's doing an album launch there and another gig there as well. Stephanie Rainey is playing there. We've got Maria Doyle Kennedy, Francis Black, and that's only between now and August.
Wow.
We're currently in June. Their restaurant is absolutely gorgeous. It is unbelievable.
I recommend the pizza.
You recommend the pizza. I recommend the Thai green curry and the burger and the pizza because I've had all three. But yeah, I'm like
at once.
Whenever they call a meeting, I'm like, let's have it around 1 o'clock. But yeah, as I said, check them out. It's seachurch.ie if you have any type of private function. A wedding, a communion, a confirmation, an anniversary, even if it's just like a birthday kind of dinner or something like that, you can rent out the actual church area for private functions as well, and that lovely big spacious bar, and their kind of outdoor dining areas that are heated and everything are really lovely, done out and everything, and they've got lovely views, and it's all very kind of modern and sleek and sexy.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. I've eaten outside at night and been lovely and cozy. That's how nice it is. So check them out. It's seachurch.ie or at Sea Church Ballycotton on all of their social media as well. So thank you very much, Sea Church. We're very proud to be partnered with you. There you go. So listen, are we done?
We're done.
Oh my God, listen. Please hit us up on our socials. You can watch this episode on YouTube, by the way. Just search Unforeseen Podcast. All of our socials are at Unforeseen Pod. That's Insta, TikTok, Facebook. And please leave a comment and get involved in all of our things. If you want to make suggestions as well, you can email us unforeseenpod@gmail.com. They all go to Lorraine. I see nothing because I want to remain out of the loop. If anything's for me, you'll bring it to me and go, oh, this person said this or whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's something for the podcast, it's all kept secret and kept away from me. And listen, give us a review. 5 stars, please. You can leave them on Spotify. You can leave them on iTunes or any of your other social or any of your other podcast apps. And leave comments. And listen, tell somebody.
Yeah.
Like, just give something a share or even just word them out and just go, listen to this podcast. Listen to this fella being traumatized for 20 minutes. Seeing 17 Germans be killed in a factory. You know, light stuff. As always, I've been Ross Browne, and right over there is Lorraine Murphy. This has been Unforeseen Podcast, and we love you all equally, except you. Good luck.
Slán go fóill.
Well, come on, I just got out of a war and you're asking me to hit buttons properly. I'm done. Jesus Christ. God almighty.
Here, where'd you park your forklift?
Inciting the fella.
Oh, did you?
I have to back it out in a while, yeah. He's got a chainsaw running, so...
Come here, you'd never give me a lift up to the top of that shelf there in the forklift, would you?
I will. I'll bring it back. It's safe.